Good day and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's international webinar. My name is Dr. Duanmani Lauwakaldrich, Assistant Professor, Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University, and I will be your moderator for today. We are very fortunate to have our resource persons, as they will discuss the topic is dodgeball coaching and umpiring. Now let's begin this program with a prayer to be followed by the singing of Thailand and Philippine national anthems.
Our Heavenly Father, the fount of all goodness and grace, the cause of wisdom, the source of intelligence, we welcome you, O Lord, to this auspicious gathering of your beloved, who continuously give you thanks for every opportunity to learn something new and become fruitful to the works of your creation. We humbly come to you, not because we are worthy, but because we find ourselves in need of you, who is our strength and our hope, to continue despite the challenges we face in health, prosperity, and our solidarity with one another. We pray that today's gathering, made possible by the grace of advancements in technology and social media, becomes successful in its endeavors, so we can offer it back to you as our humble offering to honor you, glorify you, and love you through our deeper connection with everyone. May we find bliss in today's session and become more productive children and co-creators of the earth. This we ask and pray through Christ our Lord. Amen.
ธงชาติและเพลงชาติไทยเป็นสัญลักษณ์ของความเป็นไทยเราจงร่วมใจยืนตรงเคารพธงชาติด้วยความภาคภูมิใจในเอกราชและความเสียสละของบรรพบุรุษไทย
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, ewas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagkikinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may di magkikinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Just a little reminder before we get started. Please mute your microphone. You may or may not show yourself during the session. Questions and clarifications will be entertained after the talk. You may use the chat box or you may turn on your microphone as advised by the moderator. Treat everyone how you would like to be treated. Have fun and always keep an open mind. This does not include 100% hands-on activity due to time constraints and/or the participants' access to laptop or desktop. Dodgeball is a team sport in which players on two teams try to throw balls and hit opponents while avoiding being hit themselves. The objective of each team is to eliminate all members of the opposing team by hitting them with thrown balls, catching a ball thrown by an opponent, or inducing an opponent to commit a violation, such as stepping outside the court. The sport is played informally, in schools and pickup games, under varying rules, and formally as an international sport, under rules that vary among international governing bodies, such as the World Dodgeball Federation, WDBF, and the World Dodgeball Association, WDA. USA Dodgeball is the governing entity for dodgeball in the United States, with member leagues and clubs across the nation. International Dodgeball Day is April 27. Let us meet our resource persons. Our first speaker, he is a graduate of Masters in Health, Physical Education and Sports Sciences, executive member, Karachi Dodgeball Association and professional dodgeball player and National Dodgeball Academy coach. He is none other than Mr. Ismail Shah. Our second speaker, he is a graduate of Bachelor in Health and Physical Education, executive member, Karachi Dodgeball Association and National Dodgeball Team coach. He is none other than Mr. Muhammad Sharik Siddiqui. And the third but definitely not the least, he is a graduate of Masters in Health, Physical Education and Sports Sciences, executive member, Karachi Dodgeball Association and professional dodgeball player and dodgeball club coach. He is none other than Mr. Syed Kiza Mehdi.
Sir, sir,
Yes, sir.
first speaker, may you proceed to the presentation?
Okay, so first speaker we have Mr. Syed Mehdi, who will give you about the basic and who will give you about the introduction of dodgeball, how dodgeball will come, and about the world dodgeball, and also about some Pakistan dodgeball. So he will give you the guidelines. So I'm going to call him. So Mr. Syed Mehdi, would you please like to join us?
Okay. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, all the participants. Good afternoon, all the participants. I would like thanks to joining all the participants. So our topic is dodgeball. Dodgeball history, modern dodgeball based on first observed Africa about 2 years ago, where the players throw the rocks like a stone, with the aim being injured, possibly injured with stone, kill other players. It was played rock instead of rubber ball and used to develop the strength and endurance of various. But in 1884, Philip Ferguson of registered with a faster piece like modern dodgeball. In 1905, returned to America and wrote the first official rule American college starting playing each other. Sport grew rapidly into what we now call dodgeball. Dodgeball is played today with many variations, rules including shape and size of court. Use number of balls, 6 ball used. Thankfully, rubber balls, other non-lateral project and use exclusively more rocks. Okay, I am from Pakistan, so I will share some Pakistan history. World Dodgeball is world governing body of dodgeball sport having Continental Federation and Pakistan National Federation its member. This game was played in Pakistan from lots of time, but it's recreational 2016 now is played today with many variations to the rules, including the shape, size, the court, and the number of balls used. After 2016, Pakistan Dodgeball Federation take the initiative to introduce this game as a proper sports with complete rules and regulation. And also we are registered with International Dodgeball Association. This is the history of World Dodgeball and the Pakistan Dodgeball Association. And now our second speaker, Mr. Ismail Shah, explain how to play this game, rules and regulation. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are fine and well, and thank you so much for entertaining this session. And I hope I will try my best to give you some good knowledge about the dodgeball. As you guys know, as my partner, Mr. Syed Khadr Mahdi, give you some introduction about this game, about history of this game, how this game become the international level. So now I'm going to start with the beginning of this game. So dodgeball is a game of 12 players, and at the time of playing on one team have 6 players on the court. And in this game, you have allowed to do the substitute during the timeout, during the injury, and when your set was complete. And this game was played by 3 different categories like male, females, and mixed team. For the mixed team, it's compulsory you have 3 men's player and 3 women's player. This match will played by 30 minutes time. In this match, we have 2 halves, 15 minutes each half, and between these 2 halves, we have 5-minute break. Game. The game, the team which is win the most number of set, they will win the game. What is set? Set is the duration to take the render player in an out time. Like suppose in dodgeball, we have 3-minute set. If in the 3 minute, you will out the complete team of the opponent. So you will get 1 game. Okay. Like this, we have 5 sets in the 15 minutes because we have 15 minutes half. In this half, we have 3 minutes, 5 games. If, like suppose, the team will out the another team in 1 minute. So what will happen? So the next 2 minutes will be continued in the next set. I hope you will got this point. Timeout substitution. In the entire match, the 30-minute time, each team will allow only one timeout in 30 minutes. And the only court monitor, like a match referee, umpire, timekeeper, these are the responsible to start and stop the clock. During the timeout, team may substitute their players. Overtime. Like suppose there are two teams are playing and the 30-minute time is up and the both team have equally game win, like 5-5. Team A win 5 points, team B win 5 games. So they both have five points. So what will happen? At that moment, we will give them extra 3 minutes, one set, to make the decision who will be the winner. For this, we will give them 3 minutes, one set time. And if still we don't get the result, so then umpire will call sudden that. Sudden that, the umpire will start below the whistle of the start of the game. And the first team who will successfully hit the opponent team player out, so he will be the winner of the game. Tactical timeout. This is the timeout which is umpire can give it to the a coach, team captain. But this timeout, the coach will be taken before the start of the game. If once the umpire start the game, he will not allowed to take the time. So we'll come to the technical official. In this game, we have 1 to 5 technical officials on each court. Like we have head referee, assistant referee, one side, half of the court, and as opponent, we have assistant referee. And on the back side of the court, on the corner of the court, we have one other referee and another side as well. It's called line judge as well. We call him line judge as well. And one is, we have a scorer, which will mention all the score during the game and is also responsible for the timeout and all these things. So look at in this picture, the referee 1 is standing on the center line of the court. Referee 2, it's mean assistant referee standing in the front of him. And like on the sideline, on the end line, we have referee 3 and referee 4. And also we have a scorer table. So we have 5 people in the one match. Violation and penalty. You have know about the yellow card, red card, green card. But in the dodgeball, we have blue card as well. Why we using blue card? The purpose of blue card is, if like suppose I and other team is playing game and other team will hit me and I will out, but I'm not leaving the court. I'm not leaving the court. And in the game of dodgeball, this is the rule: when you will out, so you will raise your hand and you will leave the court. So this is the indication, so you will be out. If you are not doing this, so umpire will give you the warning. And this warning is blue card. Let's come to the yellow card. Same like in other game, yellow cards is just used for the warning. What you have to do, what umpire will have to do, he will out you from the for the 5 minute from the game, from the set. You will not enter in the set in this 5 minute. But remember one important thing. Like suppose you are playing in the first set and you take the yellow card in the last minute. So it's not like that you will come in the next set. No, your 2 minutes or 4 minutes are remaining. So you will also complete these 4 minutes in the next set as well. When your 5 minutes will complete, so you will come in the game again. Red card, red card is very dangerous offensive. When you will do some unexpected abuse, aggressive behavior. So in this condition, umpire will give you 2 yellow cards or red card. 2 yellow means it's equal to red card. And in the condition of red card, you must leave the court and you will be out from the entire game. You will not enter in the game again. Injury. In the dodgeball, this is very close contact game because you will hit the player and you will catch the ball. So it's very thing about to injury. So what you have to do when your injuries occurred? So in the injury time, you will call the umpire and umpire will blow the whistle. And he will call also first aid. So first aid will come and if your bleeding is going on, so he will stop your bleeding. And if it's still the first aider and umpire will think your injury is not at that level, so you will continue the game. So the umpire will be said to you, you will leave the court. And on the injured person, the another player will replace him. So dodgeball is complex game. 2 battle for domains. We have 6 players in the game of dodgeball and 5 balls. 2 left side balls of each team will have their balls. So no opponent player will come in front of him. But on the middle ball, one player come from this side, from this team, and one player come from this team. They both will come to pick the center ball. But make sure at that time they will not cut the center line. With the hand, with the feet. If they will cross the center line, they will cut the center line, so umpire will give them out. And when they will successfully take the ball, so they will take the ball and they will go back from the return line. In the next slide, I will show you the return line and all about all these things. So we have this one is dodgeball court. The dodgeball court is 17 by 8 meter. As you see in the picture, and this is the natural zone line. First we have center line, and with the center line we reach natural zone line, and then we have ball return line, and then we have end line. So at the beginning of the game, all the 6 players will stand on the end line, and then from 3 of players will come to take the left side balls, and 1 player will come for the center ball. And when umpire will blow the whistle, so the 3 players of the end line will come for pick up the ball, and other 3 will just enter from the end line inside the court. and the players who will pick the ball, they will pick the ball, and they will then necessary for them, they will come to the ball return line. And when they will come to the ball return line, then they have allowed to throw the ball to the opponent team. If they will not do like this, and they will take the ball and they start hitting from the central line or natural zone line, so it will consider foul. And in this foul, the thrower player will be out. For the placement of ball from the sideline, first ball placed by 1 meter, the distance of 1 meter. From the first ball to the second ball, distance is 1.5 meter. And from the second ball to the third ball is 1.5. On the same for fourth and fifth. And the last will be 1 meter. And also from the center line to the natural zone line, there is 1.5 meter distance. And from the natural zone line to the ball return line, there is 5.5 meter distance. And the last, we have end zone, which is touch with the end line. And also from the outside of the court, we have play return area. Why we have this play return area? When if suppose the first player is out, so we will come and stand in this area. So every player will out in which sequence? They will stand in the sequence. As you know, in the game of dodgeball, if you will throw the ball to the opponent and he will successfully catch your ball, so in this condition, the catching team will get two advantage. The throwing player will be out. And the second advantage is, if the catching team, any player is out, so he will return in the game. Now ball. Dodgeball ball. You have to see like this. I have a dodgeball ball in my hand. It's 2 meter layer. It's from the rubber clothing ball. It's 7 inches. And also the ball pressure is 1.6, 1.8 pound per square. And it's very comfortable ball to hold it, to throw it. This is international standard ball. Now, I will give you some other things about the dodgeball. About the umpiring. And then I will wind up my session. And then I will call my another partner to give you some coaching skills. So now I'm going to do some things. Dodgeball is a game which is 12 players in each team. 6 players will play this game at a time in the court. And also we have 5 balls. The 2 left sides balls will be the same court team. Also from another team, they have also 2 left side balls. They will pick this ball. From the center ball, they will fight. They will pick the ball. In the game of dodgeball, you have to throw the opponent player. If you will successfully hit him, so he will be out. If If you will not, you will only the direct hit will be count as a out. And if you are going to throw the opponent player and he will catch the ball, so you will be out. So it's catching and throwing game. And in this game, all the fitness component, throwing, jumping, catching, all these skills are we have. So one more thing, you will not cut any line during the game. It is a sideline or is it end line, you will not go out in that game for the catching of ball or not. If you will go out from the sideline or end line, so you will be out from the game. And one more thing, as I show you in the dodgeball court, there is natural zone line. We call him attack line as well. So the team A, when the game is start, I'm not talking about the time of starting. When the game is start, when the all players will back from the natural line, ball return line. So after that, the throwing team who wants to attack the ball, they will come to the attacking line. They will come to the attack line. They will cross the center line. So their limited area was attacking line of the opponent. You will get my point? So now I will discuss some coaching skills with you. Now I will discuss some coaching skills with you. For the dodgeball game, as I told you, we need warm up. So there is two type of warm up for a game of dodgeball. You have to do the general warm up or a specific warm up. General warm up, as you guys know, we are using for the any game whenever we will start any activity. So we will do the warm up. But a specific warm up you will need for the dodgeball. So what you will have to do this for this, as I show you in my slide, you will see this. You will start light running for 2 to 3 minutes to increase your heart rate, and you will done in this front back side shuffle, and after that you will swing your legs, arm circle. It's called dynamic stretching. And as I told you, in dodgeball we need jumping and sprinting, all this thing. So you will do the explosive movement as well, some jumping and sprinting. And for the throwing, dodging, and catching, you need some sports specific movement. And also, the cool down is very important after every game. So you will do the cool down as well. For the cool down, what you have to do, you will do the jog for 2 to 3 minutes. And in the end, you will do the static stretching, because static stretching is very important after every activity. It will release your hormone and it will cool down your body. Now, let's move on to the 4 basic parts of dodgeball. We have throwing, catching, dodging, blocking. So first we have types of throw. It's overhead throw, sidearm, gorilla, cross court, and others. There is many types of throw in the dodgeball. Only the one type is not allowed in the dodgeball, it's underarm. Otherwise, you have allowed all these throws. So I will show in the pictures. You have seen the overhead throw. So you will throw from the up your arm like this. So it's called overhead throw. For the side arm, you will throw like this. It's called sidearm throw. Cross court. This is the very important throw in the dodgeball. How you will do this throw? Like suppose I'm standing on the left side of the court, and by natural I will throw to the left side. I will hit this player. But from the left side to the right side, if I will throw this ball, my body angle to the left side, but I'm throwing to the right side of another side of the court. So it's called cross court throw. And other types, like you have seen, they are going to throw like this, but it's not complete underarm. Okay, as I told you, underarm throw is foul. So you will take throw from the side of under. So these are the types of throw. Now we have some types of catching. So now, from now, my part is done. Now from the catching toward the next session, toward the continue this session, I will like to invite my partner, our coach, Mr. Sharik Siddiqui. He will continue this session and he will give you complete demonstration about this thing, and he will guide you about how you will catch, how you will dodge, about all this thing about dodgeball. Thank you so much.
Hello, participant. Good afternoon. My name is Mohammad Sharik Siddiqui. I am coach national dodgeball team and some coaching teams types of catching. Normal catch, team catch, strip, back to throw, on to dodges, strike. A basic catch, the tower is out, one player from the catcher, they'll come back in. Next, team catch. If your teammate catch a ball, hit you, and you're still in, and one player in your gel come back in, the tower of team catch is out. Back strip. Still a ball out of an opponent hand and some result, a basic catch, back dodge straight. Type of dodge. Run, slide, jump, duck, twist. Back to catches. On the block, steady. Run. Run away from the ball so it does not hit you. Backslide. If you need to get away and get lower, try sliding. Back jump. Next, back jump. Lift your leg, your jump, and roll slide. Back duck. Get down under the throw. Back twist. Back twist. If you do not have time to move much, twist your body away from the ball. And back block, type of block. Basic block, killing, running, back dodges. The basic block, easy to quick and easy. Back killing. And show picture, killing to block makes it much easier to define your feet. And back running, if you run and block and at same time you will quickly get close to your opponent. Back gorilla, throw together. The most important thing is teamwork. Any questions? Please come, smile. Okay. Thank you for participating. I hope enjoy this section, and thank you so much.
Okay, so these are our today's session. I hope you guys have enjoyed this session. And we will try our best to give you some knowledge about this dodgeball. So thank you so much for joining us. And if
Let
you
us
guys
meet
have
our resource.
yes.
Let me read the citation. International Association of Physical Education and Sports in collaboration with Karachi Dodgeball Association present this certificate of appreciation to for sharing his precious time and effort as resource speaker during the international webinar on dodgeball organized by the International Association of Physical Education and Sports, given this 23rd day of May 2021 via Zoom platform. Signed by our country coordinator, Miss Mary Jane Penalties, country head and representative, Mr. Limulo Abelanida Jr., and the President of International Association of Physical Education and Sports, Associate Professor Dr. Juelson M. Santos. This certificate of appreciation is awarded to Mr. Ismail Shah, Mr. Muhammad Sharik Siddiqui, and Mr. Syed Kiza Mehdi.
Please show